What's going on, guys? Today we've got some vacant gameplay in the background using the MP5, and this is actually a blueprint variant that I unlocked from playing the game. Now this actually happens to be one of the blueprint variants that you earn, and it actually comes with a few attachments added to it, like the laser sight that you can see, and also a scope that I took off. Now, in my opinion, the store in this game is pretty awesome. It's expensive, don't get me wrong, and obviously some people don't want to spend 1,000 COD points or whatever it is on some of these bundles, and I'm not spending a penny on it. But what I can say is that I'm really enjoying the game at the moment, and I'm really starting to love the fact that this game has so much to grind for. And I have to say, that is one of the things I love about the game. The battle pass, the fact there is 100 things to unlock, and you've got to rank all the way up to level 100 in the battle pass, is awesome. The fact that we have so much customization options from that sort of stuff, with the weapons and the gunsmith and everything else, to me is an awesome feature of this game. And the gunsmith is probably my favourite addition to this game that I want to see moving forward in other Call of Duty games, because we have so many different attachments, we have so many different modifications to do to our weapons. For example, there is God knows how many reticles and sights in this game. There is lots of stocks. There's like 3 different stocks, 3 different laser sights, 3 different barrels, 6 different suppressors. There's like 13 different under-barrel attachments for the FAMAS. This level of customization we have never seen before, yet we can then go and customize this. We can then go and add whatever camo we want to it. We can then add reticles, charms and stickers to this that we've earned over time from playing the game. So for me, that level of customization for my weapon is awesome. And when Infinity Ward, you know, talked about the game at first and stuff like that, they said they wanted to make the gun the main sort of character of the game. And they have definitely done that with this game. Because if you pick the wrong attachments, it slows you down. You pick the right attachments, it speeds you up, depending on the playstyle that you want to have. If you want to sit around and be super accurate and be aimed down sight all the time, you have a weapon and a playstyle for you. Any weapon can be used in that playstyle if you put the right attachments on it. And that to me is an awesome thing, because it means there is more weapon variety for me to use. I know that a lot of people are just running into people using the Kilo 141 and the M4A1, and I don't blame people for using those weapons, but I have to say that there is so many good weapons in this game. We currently have 9 assault rifles, 6 SMGs, 4 shotguns, 5 LMGs, 3 marksman rifles, 3 snipers and a riot shield, and then the secondaries as well, which we've got 5 handguns, 4 launchers, and also the combat knife. Which, to me, having that amount of weaponry in this game, not to mention all the different blueprints that you can unlock as well, is awesome. And I'm really enjoying grinding out the camos and stuff for each of these weapons, going for the road to Damascus like I am at the moment. Personally, that is something that keeps you going back to the game, because there is that camo grind, because there is a grind for not only camos but reticles, attachments, leveling up the weapon to get the best attachments, to get the best setup for what you want, is a really interesting grind for me. Now obviously I don't play the game day in, day out, all day, every day like some people do, and I can understand why people get to level 155 and think, you know what, I'm bored, if they're using, you know, the same 6 or 5 weapons maybe all the time, and they've already got a gold, or they've even already got Damascus. I can see where it would get boring a little bit. But for me personally, this grind is far too much for the time that I currently have. So the Road to Damascus series, yes, I'm working on it, but I don't even know whether I'll actually get it, so we'll see. And I'm really looking forward to playing some more DLC maps, and the frequency of the content has been awesome this year. We're getting 2 maps every couple of months, if not every couple of weeks sometimes. And I like that. We're getting playlist updates almost weekly, if not bi-weekly. Which means that currently, I've logged on today, had no idea what the playlist update would be, and we have Realism Mosh Pit, Gunfight 1v1, Gun Game, Shipment 24/7. Like, I never know what to expect when I'm logging in. Not to mention that there is 3 daily challenges every single day. Per day you get 3 daily challenges that reward XP or double XP or anything else like that as well. And to me that's awesome. I really like the fact that that is a thing, and you can basically go after those challenges for those rewards to help rank up quicker if you actually need to, because like I said, a lot of people in this game are getting to level 155 and deciding, right, actually, you know what, I've had enough, I'm bored now. But then you get the missions, and I have completed, I think, 5 or 6 missions. I've completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 missions currently, and there's like 30. So yeah, there's a lot of missions to go through, and each has like 7 or 8 objectives. Some of them don't have as many objectives to complete as some of the others, but they're all quite difficult to do at times. Some of them can be more difficult than others, and to me that challenge of doing the missions is quite fun. And I have to say, the battle pass in this game is awesome. I like the battle pass. I like the fact you can grind all the way to the top of the battle pass and basically buy the next one and not have to worry about it. If you don't spend any money on microtransactions at all, you can earn your way through the battle pass and get right to the top. I like that. And the fact that there is free bundles and stuff like that coming out every now and again that they're giving to people, I like that as well. I think it's awesome. And I think the fact that we can save our gunsmith loadouts, so we can literally pick whatever are the best attachments for us, save that loadout out and make it our own variant or blueprint that we can just select, and all the attachments will be there whenever we select that class. To me, that's another level of customization that we've never seen, and I'm very happy it's in the game. Now, in all honesty, crossplay is probably my most favourite thing about this game, because we get all the maps at the same time. There's not really any PS4 exclusive stuff apart from a mode which is survival, and that mode is absolute garbage, so there isn't really any, you know, thing that has been hidden, anything that's been taken away from Xbox and PC just because the PS4 has an exclusive sort of deal. New operators, we have currently 20 of them, and I'm assuming we are going to get more, because we have currently got 5 for each Allegiance and the Coalition. Allegiance and Coalition, I think we've had 5 or maybe between 3 and 5 different operators added for each one throughout the game's life cycle so far, and they keep adding to the game, and I'm really liking the fact that they keep pushing forward, keep adding content, trying to get us to come back and play the game. I like that. Moving on, the combat record isn't Black Ops 1 standard. That to me is the gold standard of combat record. I really enjoyed the combat record from Black Ops 1. However, this one is kind of bare, but it's actually quite useful. It gives you KD, it gives you highest kills, it gives you score per minute, it gives you what your weapon of choice is, your total time spent, your total games played, your total victories and losses, and what your win-loss ratio is, if you really care about that kind of stuff. You can track it a bit more if you really want to by going into there's rank progression for the different seasons that you can keep track of as well. But you can keep track of where you're ranking up in the leaderboards and stuff like that. And it's really, really interesting just to see how many games you've played, what your average score is and stuff like that when you go through and filter through your friends and Activision or your console or anything like that, just to see where you kind of just rank up. because it's just interesting to see where you rank in comparison to all of your friends. But that's something that I really enjoy and I really like when it comes to Call of Duty, is comparing myself to the friends that I have in certain aspects and seeing where I'm at, seeing what things I need to work on, what things I need to improve at to be a bit better at the game. So moving on, DLC maps and content frequency in this game has been awesome. I don't know why people want the old wait 3 months and get 4 maps sort of thing, because we've had 2 maps here, 2 maps there, 3 maps there already, and we're only a couple of months into the game's life cycle. We've had like 6 or 7 maps already. To me, this is a fair better way of implementing it. I would rather have this way of implementing new maps and DLC content and new weaponry that keeps coming out as well, rather than waiting for months and months to then get a massive content drop that is just like hyped up and then you play it for a week and then you get bored of it. To me, I'd rather it be dripped in a little bit more like it is in Modern Warfare, because it basically means that you don't know what to expect, and every couple of weeks they drop in a new map or they drop in new weapons and they drop in something that you've never seen before, and that is something great about this game. Now, DLC weapons, they've added the Tier 21 from, you know, which is actually called the Round 7 in this game. They added the Tier 21 from Modern Warfare 2. They've added some of the old fan favourite weapons back into this game from the Modern Warfare series, and they're starting to add some of the fan favourite maps as well. And to me, that's exciting, because some of the maps that we currently have in this game, that are 6v6 and stuff like that, aren't really cut out for the way that this game plays in some ways, but they are cut out for the way that the game plays currently. And I think when we start to get some of them more fan favourite maps, some of those more well-known maps, like we got Shipment, and then there was Shoot House, which was a really good map as well, when we start to get that sort of content and moving forward in the game, that's when the game can move forward and progress to be a better overall experience for all of us. Hopefully they'll improve some updates and give us some updates that we've been asking for, and really improve the game as well with that sort of thing. But we'll see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.